Hello, hello, everyone. It is I, the Love Goddess, Yvette Dream Johnson, known to many of you all as Miss Atlanta, Ms.AtlantaThickDream.com. What this video is a ritual, part of me calling in my beloved, my sacred masculine, my forever friend, and also so a potential viewer can watch what it is I am calling in, what it is that I am going to receive here in my universe as the Love Goddess, a single and dating mommypreneur. So this video will be shared among individuals who want the best for me in the realm of love and relationships. So I have to put down my do's and my don'ts to my potential mate here. And shout out to the relationships that I follow on social media, from Will and Jada Smith, an eccentric, a unique relationship. Goddess Anika Ford, Reverend Goddess Charmaine and their love. Goddess Honey Love. I love their love. Goddess Gretchen Foytnot on my Facebook. I love your love. Goddess Medea. Oh, and her hubby. I love that magic. Goddess Jocelyn. I love the magic between you all. And my sister Yesenia, I love the magic between you and Will. I love it. I love that bond. And the love that I am drawn in and the love that I have will be sent to me in this now, part of this ritual. So here we go. And thank you for viewing. My sacred masculine will be of white or black. I am not going to say I want just a black man. No. He could be white, he could be black, long as he is a gentleman with chivalry and he honors the goddess that I am now. He doesn't look at me for my past and other choices that I've made, because I won't look at him for the things that he's done in his past. What matters is the present and also the future that we envision together in our sacred union. So a gentleman, first and foremost, he must be. The color, black or white, doesn't matter. And he must honor the goddess in me, in all women as well. Sweet, tasty, he has to be, he has to be a sweetie. He has to be tasty. Sweet to me, and of course tasty to me. Loving, generous, a provider. He doesn't mind spoiling his woman, his lady love interest. And being a provider is a priority of his. That's so important. Be open-minded, my sacred masculine. You must be open to trying new things and learning new things about yourself, about the world, and also me. Spiritual, but not religious. Okay? My sacred masculine, my beloved. Not misogynistic or heavy program, deeply patriarch type guy, dude. You cannot be him. That's not what I'm calling in. Sexy, yes. Intelligent with a sense of humor, a little wittiness, yeah, that's important. Have a sense of humor, but not too silly or not too stuck in the mud or this low vibrational dankety dank energy, as I like to say. Low vibing, depressed all the time, just woo. Not the type of energy I'm into. So you are not him. If you are trying to be my sacred masculine, that is not what I am drawing in. Handsome, beautiful inside and out, and others see that trait in you. That has to be a characteristic of my beloved. Confident. Oh yes, we're not talking about big ego, no, cocky. We're not talking about that. Nope, I'm not talking about that at all. Confidence that is natural, that an empath, an intuitive being like myself and my goddess sister and my gal pals can see genuinely. Well-groomed, neat, not really OCD, but clean car, clean body, clean office space, clean room is a must for my beloved that I am calling in. You can be a drinker, socially, leisurely, not an alcoholic, not a heavy smoker, A cigar smoker, I'm perfectly fine with that. If you use herbals for medicinal purposes, I'm fine with that as well. That's perfectly all right with me. Good oral hygiene. So if you smoke cigars, okay, things of that nature, but not a pothead, I have to add, not a pothead. If you are that smoker of cigars, have good oral hygiene. I'm into that. See? Clean teeth. Oh, and a winning smile. Mm-hmm. I have a little oral fetish I have to add. And you'll see later why. Or maybe my gal pals here will tell you why an oral fetish thingy. I just like that. Anyway, you must be into your fitness. That is, my beloved, I am calling in tune with your body, I have to say. Knowing when you're about to get sick, knowing when your blood pressure's off, knowing when it's time to take your butt to the doctor. Okay? Not afraid to lift weights, to work out, to take a walk. You don't have to be heavily into your fitness, but into your fitness is important. And that is what I'm calling in. He's okay with individuals like myself being free thinkers. You're okay with that. Maybe you're a free thinker yourself. You're not judgmental. That's not what I'm calling in as a judgmental type of beloved. Nope. Been there, done that. Good vibes most of the time. Not with dankety dank energy. Remember I said that. Not high vibing like myself. You don't have to be that way. But good vibrations the majority of the time. Must be a person who is okay with someone like me who has kids, who's a mommy. You got to be okay with that. Whether or not you have kids, I'm cool with that. Now, small children, I'm not sure if that's what I need, because that is a time where you need to be there for that child, co-parenting and being in that position as father very frequently, okay, often. So having a relationship with myself may not be ideal, and that I'm sure is not something that I'm calling in. However, I am open to a mate who does not have children. Oh, yes, indeed. Why? Because my beloved will treat me like his baby. Oh, yes, because he's generous and he loves to spoil. And he does not have a problem with me being a little bit rotten sometimes. English must be your first language. That's important. He, my beloved that I'm calling in, must be taller than 5'7". I'm a little bit 5'7"-ish. So I would love for you to be taller than 5'7". Established in your career is what I'm drawing in, because typically I draw in men who are in supervisor positions, who are entrepreneurs. Okay. So even if you are in upper management, that's okay. Or have your own business. That is perfectly fine. I would prefer it, actually, but not a must. Close to retirement age, I'm fine with that too, my darling. I am so fine with that. And also be open to the idea of having and creating a business with myself. Having your own business, but us having a business together. That's so important, and that is what I am calling in for my beloved, with my beloved, to have a business of ours together and have individual successful businesses. And also a beloved who knows when to have some adventure, to stop what you're doing, not grinding and working so hard where you have no time for a relationship. You don't know how to manage your work goals in your career. So how can you have a relationship? How can you take time away from your relationship? Because you still have to tend to yourself, and then now you have a relationship. That's not what I'm calling in. The mate that I am calling in must be able to manage and know when to take a break from work and to have fun with either himself or with me. Also, He is not caught up in the 9 to 5 to where he's a workaholic and I have to remind him when it's time for our date nights or when it's time for us to have some sexy time, if you will. He cannot be caught up in that. So, what I am drawing in is a man who knows when it's time for us to date. He is spontaneous. He knows that, oh, I got to take her out, or I'm overdue to taking her out. Maybe he doesn't even get overdue with our date nights. And dating is a priority to him. That's what I'm drawing in. Someone who is going to date me until my golden years, even if I am or I become your wife. That is important. Courting and dating. That is so important. And that is what I am drawing in for my beloved. Bald-headed men. So yummy. Ooh, and they are perfectly fine with me. So if you are a bald-headed man, I welcome you as a potential suitor. Clean shaven or beards, they're fine too. Perfectly fine, perfectly fine. And men with lower haircuts, still well groomed, perfectly fine too. But bald heads are ever so yummy to me. Cannot be a passive aggressive man. That is not, absolutely not what I am drawing in. I rebuke it, I send it away. Okay, passive aggressivism, no. And hello to my exes. Mwah. I wish you peace and blessings. Shout out to you in your journey. And thank you for me to be here today and have this experience of calling in my beloved. Thank you, my exes. Thank you. Also, for me, what I'm drawing in for my beloved, deeds along with dick. Dick and deeds, deeds and dick. That is what I'm drawing in for my sacred masculine. You must come with deeds, especially if you are bringing the D. So deeds and dick is what I'm drawing in. A great supporter, a cheerleader like me. And once again, you don't have to be high vibing and always cheerful like me. No, leave that up to me. But someone who's just suave with it. He has his swag. He has his way of being a supporter, a cheerleader in his own way. White or brown, beloved that you are. A man who is not afraid of crowds or meeting new people. I have events I get invited to that I see myself being at, speaking at, being a part of, and it also involves meeting new people. So you can't be shy or in opposition of going to certain engagements with me. May have local celebrities and people, other public figures involved in those meetings. So you cannot be a shy guy or a person who does not like to get dressed up and go out to these events. So my beloved that I am drawing in, you are welcoming that type of life because that's the life that I have on occasion and that I will be a part of very actively in my future. A beloved that I'm calling in as well must be able to perform oral sex, not just receive the fellatio. That means you must be able to go downtown and do it very well and very frequently. Shout out to the exes, okay? Shout out. But this, beloved, my sacred masculine, you got to know how to worship this here body orally and not just mentally, etc., etc. And I would prefer you to know how to cook. You don't have to be a chef or a wizard in the kitchen, okay? Grill meister or grill master. Yeah, you can be that. Be that. That's what I'm calling in. Good on the grill. You could be good in the kitchen. You don't have to be excellent in the kitchen, but willing to cook with me, not stuck in domesticated roles. Ugh, I don't like that. That's not what I'm calling in. Be willing and open to be in the kitchen with me on occasion, not all the time. What else? Oh, certain words, if they inflame you, grind your gears, get you in some type of headspace, that's not what I am drawing in. No. Not today, not ever. That's not a potential suitor, a sacred mate, a forever friend, a beloved for me. So some things that I say, you may find out that I've done, grind your gears. I am not the she for you, my darling. And that's about it. That's about it. And I know there's nothing else here on my list. So thank you so much for watching me, Yvette Johnson, the Love Goddess. And thank you for participating in my ritual of calling in my beloved. And I look forward to spending time with him. Yes, and welcoming him into my universe first and foremost with my energy and the reciprocity that I bring. Mwah. Enjoy your day. Bye.